Even though we lost, this was a great wild card game that had a lot of twists and turns, and it was a roller coaster ride. We screamed, sat down. It went from happy, upset, happy, down to the wire, but we came up short, lost by 3. I knew we would try to come. We we would somehow try to come close because our previous matchups were decided by at most 3 points, and that was the case in this wild card game. And this game was way better than the one 6 years ago when we played against the Steelers. Skylar Thompson has proven that he can take over for first backup, maybe even starter. And you can't even blame Skylar Thompson. He's just trying to get open. He's like, Skylar Thompson has a great future ahead of him. Like, we might consider him a good replacement for Tua after his contract. We might trade him, like he might retire, etc. But I think my 2022-2023 Miami Dolphins for surviving a whole lot of hell, because we went through a whole lot of hell. From Tua getting injured, missing out like 6 or 7 games. A lot of controversy on us because of concussion protocol complications. But we had a hell of a run, and we had a hell of a game. I will say this, that was a great game for both teams, and I want to congratulate the Bills for pulling this off and keeping it close. I had to take some time to clear my thoughts because at first, let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys think this game was rigged for Buffalo? That last play though, still controversial. I say he was short, Singletary was short, but yet again, if the call was overturned, they would go for it on 4th down, and like it's only like 2 or 3 inches short. I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have mattered anyways. Like, but great season, and I see a foreseeable future for Miami. We will get our first playoff win soon, but we just got to build around our offensive line. This season has proved a lot on making sure we build on our offensive line. We can't just be using Teron Armstead to block the DL. We need an elite offensive line from a few players, not just one. And a lot of credit for Skylar Thompson for making sure he puts this game close. I say he's done well. He's done pretty well. Yeah, I'm trying to think of things to say, but easily he's done pretty well. I'll give him an between a B+ and an A- for that performance I saw. Defense also did really good, but in moments like these, you've got to finish the games. Just because you're up by a short margin doesn't mean it's over. You've got to stick it out until the very end, and they just couldn't put that 3. They just couldn't stop the running backs and make it 3 and out. They let Singletary break 3, and we shouldn't have allowed that. We shouldn't have allowed that to happen. But there's gonna be a lot of talk in the off season. I don't even know what's our future coming up, but I know for sure we'll still have the Hill and Waddle duo back, and hopefully we'll be back better than ever. And we heavily improved from 9-8. I absolutely love the effort that we put out there. Everyone was expecting we would get blown out. Oh, third string quarterback. Oh, nope. Dolphins are gonna get smacked. They're gonna get shit on. But we proved ourselves to be dangerous, and we could have been more dangerous if defense starts to like be more resourceful, like open to their surroundings. Where like they've got to they need to look carefully, and don't give blown coverage, don't give gaping holes for running backs to break free. That was a big that was kind of a problem for us going forward in the game. Once it came down to the wire, we need to cover the wide receivers. We need to cover the running backs, and we just couldn't do it. We just couldn't do it like until the very end. But what are you gonna do? In the end, in the end of all this, it's just a game. As much as I hate to admit it, but man, I was furious though. I was furious that call that call didn't get overturned. But yet again, we shouldn't have allowed Singletary to get more yards like that. It was embarrassing for us and for the organization. That's enough of that. Props to everyone at the Bills. Like you're doing this for DeMar Hamlin, and I respect that. Keep that faith. Keep that mentality. Good luck to whoever you're playing, the Bengals or the Jaguars or who. We'll see. We put Josh Allen in a stressful situation, but we could have took a little more advantage off of it. Not just keep it close, but like lead, keep on leading the game. There's a lot I need to clear off my head. I'm open for discussions in the comments, and we can discuss. Trying to clear my head, and also one point I would like to make. Receivers need to have the receivers have an important role too. Like Skylar Thompson was trying to throw deep, and those passes were like those catches were like slipped like butter most of the time. It was unbelievable. Waddle let it go. Hill couldn't catch it in times. Like it's like no, I gotta go back. Nope, it's too late now. Receivers got an important job to do, and they need to connect with the quarterback. It's an important. It was an important game. It was an important time to like show off. And unfortunately, our season comes to an end. Now I'm gonna move forward to my Miami Heat. I'm not doing too bad. 4 games above 500. Let me know down in the comments. What are your thoughts about the game? I'd say it's way better than the Steelers Dolphins. That one got that Dolphins Bills. That wild card game today got me at the edge of my seat. I loved it from start to finish. It was stressful. Got my heart beating almost every time. Again, congrats to the Bills, and let's see if we can turn stuff around and build our core, build our offense and defense more upcoming in the draft. Let's fix our mistakes and pursue forward. Fins up.